Hello everyone and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. We're picking up right where we left off. God, I don't want to fight those things.
This is becoming addictive.
What level was that unique monster? Like 20 something? Let's go do something stupid. I'll be right back. Okay, we've made it back to our unique friend. This is a terrible idea, but let's see how it goes.
The only way to win is to fight, right?
Okay, so we want
safety is my charge.
Adam to take
This
the heat.
cannot
This can't continue.
Keep going.
Oh no, that's not good.
But the power of
senses are
the Aegis knows no bounds. Read my mind.
Heal while there's time.
Well, that went well.
We can take them on a bit later.
We'll avenge ourselves next time.
I agree with this sentiment. Okay, it is fully possible in certain circumstances to defeat foes more than 10 levels higher than you. This is not one of them, apparently. Maybe I should have started on Haze. Okay, now that that little expedition is failed and done with, let's get back to the business at hand.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, let's see. What is there to do? 1 second. Okay, we're back. I took care of the things I needed to take care of. I'm trying to avoid playing the game when I'm not on recording so I don't miss anything. But that makes it a little difficult to take care of stuff.
This is becoming addictive.
Yoink. There's the Salsa.
This is becoming addictive.
Pronounced. Let me see. What's its name? Salsh. Rogul. Got our first side quest. Is the game going to remind us how side quests work? Yes, it is. Hey, are you drivers? Then you've come just in time. You passed that bridge coming here, right? It was headed for the Harad Hills that lie beyond, but then... well, then some monsters came and settled there, and now I've got a problem. Please, would you defeat them for me? The dunes are the only place where you can find sand of that color and composition. If I don't make the delivery in time, my father will surely get physical. Ugh, the less said of that, the better. I hope you deal with them soon. I'll be waiting at the Feltley Village campsite. And off he goes without us even saying yes or no. Well, that was sudden. Are we gonna do anything about it? Personally, I do feel that ensuring Laura's happy reunion with her mother is our top priority, of course. But abandoning a person in need doesn't quite sit well with me either. If we extend a helping hand, we may receive assistance in return somewhere down the line. Yeah. It really is a conundrum. It's your choice, Laura. Yeah, we're with you, whatever you decide. Thanks, guys. Let me think a while. Or you could just let me handle it, and we're gonna go do it.
We cannot turn them away.
The goodwill Laura and her friends create is known as community. The foundation of community is talking to the many people and various inhabitants of all rest. Speak to a person and you'll learn their name, job, and location. You can always check this information by going to the community menu found in the main menu. Talk to everyone you can and expand your community. Resolve an issue that a person listed in the community menu is struggling with, and they'll give you a token of their support for you. Collect a lot and your community will grow stronger. Raising the community level will cause more quests to become available. What comes around goes around. Spreading the community spirit lets Laura, Jin, and their allies make their mark on the world. Doing good for the benefit of all rest is its own reward. Oh, and one more thing. The menu is automatically opened every time someone's info is added to the community screen. But that can be disabled by blah 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 blah. This option is recommended for people who want to build community quickly. We'll leave it on. Okay, so we've got his quest set as our primary. Okay, I will be right back when we're at the quest objective. I love how we're here for sand. This guy wants us to clear this out because he wants sand. I see now. They're doing a grand job of blocking the way, aren't they? Some people just don't know when to cut their losses and quit, I guess. That's funny coming from you. I'm starting to feel for the monsters. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Lady Laura, should we intervene? Nah. They're just each saying what they're thinking, and that's no easy thing. Sure, they might butt heads sometimes, but that doesn't mean they'll kill each other. Right? Who the hell do you think you are? Good line. Why don't you look in a mirror and ask yourself that? I hate this guy's guts. Friendly banter between comrades is music to my ears. I'm sure that together we can go far. We might want to start with these monsters. Looks like they want to join the party. In that case, why don't we give them a warm welcome? I'm up for a warm welcome. Let's go.
I think we've been spotted. Path of Thorns!
My senses are heightened. Good idea.
You read my mind. How about this?
Okay, hi there.
Oh god.
Break! With you there. Let's heal up. Best of luck.
Add the potion.
Now
Try this
right.
one.
We need to turn the
Conflict
tide. We'll leave the enemy snow blast.
Adam, get back.
How's this?
I'm a bit upset that Blades, if you're playing the Blades part of the team, Blade switching doesn't initiate their,
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you.
Blade switching doesn't initiate their switch art. It's only if they swap with their driver that they do their switch art. Which is bothersome. But anyway, I'll be back once we're ready to turn the quest in. Bugs, run quickly! And we made it back to camp. I wonder what kind of reward this guy has for us. I could have looked it up, but oh well. Oh, you got rid of them? Drivers sure have some skills. Thanks a bunch. Simple manual labor, my arse. Nothing simple about this, you codger. And still, I've gotta hurry if I don't want to get fed a knuckle sandwich. Here, I've got nothing much to I've not got much to offer, but take this with my thanks. We work as gardeners in the capital, my dad and me. If you're ever in the area, come say hi. Righto then. How much sand did he say we needed again? I'll remember along the way, I'm sure. Community gained!
Thanks for that.
Man, but those monsters were a pain. Thanks for clearing the way for me. Dad and I work in the capital's garden, so stop by if you're ever in the area. Community level up. 15 more supporters. No, is it 15 more or 15 total? We'll find out. A simple errand complete.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
With the monsters out of the way, Kame has sent off to gather the sand he was sent out for. So we got a sword charm, rigid vest, and affinity at max attack. 1, that's pretty good right there. Oh, Mithra's key affinity up. And we have a new charm to the camp. Man, I've cut a lot out of this episode so far. Oh well, back to our main story quest.
Aren't we intrepid?
see a cave.
Well, here we are.
Yanchik Harbor.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Too much stuff to do. Obstructive routes. I bet we don't have what we need to get through
With
here.
all my might.
Nope, not even slightly.
Laser focus.
It's amazing that she has focus so early, considering how destructive she is right now.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Another quest, huh? Here we are. Yanchik Harbor, isn't it? That's correct. I requested that they wait specifically for Lady Laura before they depart. Oh, nice one. Good thinking, Hayes. Looks like getting our ride to Gormott will be no trouble at all. Come on, let's go and have a chat with the captain. After we talk to everyone else. The two main ways of making your entire team stronger are leveling up and using pouch items. Leveling up. When you earn enough EXP through fighting battles, you'll level up, increasing the team's stats. Pouch items. Add a pouch item to the driver's pouch to empower the team with a certain buff for a fixed duration. There are 3 ways to make a driver stronger. You can either improve the actual character in one of 2 ways, or improve their equipment. Improving driver characters, enhancing their arts with WP earned in battle, and an affinity chart with SP earned during battle. Improving driver equipment, equip accessories you own, weapon slot accessories. Weapon slot accessories come from defeated foes. There are 4 ways to make a blade stronger. You can either improve the actual character in one of 2 ways, or improve their equipment in one of 2 ways. Improving blades involve enhancing their arts, opening up their affinity chart, modding their weapon with core chips, and giving them aux cores. When you get an affinity reward for fulfilling a condition up on a blade's affinity chart, you'll get a pop-up notification. The affinity reward itself won't be unlocked at this point though, so you won't notice any difference just yet. When you get the affinity reward pop-up, be sure to check the unlocked ability in the menu. If you don't, the blade won't develop. Yeah, that's one of the annoying things, but oh well. Thank goodness people don't care who takes the stuff from these green barrels. Ooh, chips. Handy. To the menu! Mithra comes pre-installed with a fang chip. Damn it, I'm out of items for my pouch. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything, but they do make life on the road a little easier. If you leverage the effects of the right items, you can really amp up your usefulness, for a bit anyway. At least it looks like I'm going to be able to finish up here without too much trouble. You should be loading up your pouches with stuff as well. Just keep an eye on how much you have left. Okay. Menus. That's the wrong button for menus. I forgot I was going into menus for... Meh? You those drivers? Very impressive. Dulala came all the way to Torna just to be a driver. There was no A there. Think power of blades very glamorous. There are some places that only drivers can get by using power of blades. Want to get own blades so Dulala can visit all kinds of different places. I'm gonna have to turn this setting off. Yep, I'm gonna have to turn that off. Bear it back. Okay, that's fixed. Barrels.
You're coming with me, treasure. The suspense is killing me.
So in order to build our community tab, we have to talk with everyone we meet.
You're
and more
coming
old
with
machines.
me, treasure.
Let's see, grab this red item, rusty slate piece. Nalsaz. Are you tourists? No, not from the looks of you. You're adventurers or drivers, right? Well then, hope you're ready to hear some tips from a pro adventurer. That's me, by the way. If you're drivers, you'll stop from time to time to camp on the road. Take the opportunity to use the materials you've collected to create new items. You can also use the food, charms, and talismans you make for a variety of short-term boosts during battle. So, that's a pretty useful tip, isn't it? If you need more, just come anytime and ask this pro adventurer. Me. He really wants us to know that he's a pro adventurer. Wait, what? What? Huh? Oh. Let's see. No. You. I knew there was another person over here. You all off to Gormott, then? Before you head out, you should check out all the glowy whitish spots around each area. You can get some pretty rad items from those, and they tend to be different kinds depending on the location. Near rocks you'll find minerals, near water fish, insects in the desert, plants and fruit and grassland. See the logic? So you gotta look in the right kind of place for the right kind of material, you dig? Let's see. Jump, jump.
You're
Treasure.
coming with me, treasure.
Gimme. Let's check out these side quests. Hey, I'm Isabella, don't you know? I'm something of an adventurer around these parts. Say, do you know about the Barney Stones? Long, long ago, a famed adventurer called Blue Barney went adventuring for treasure in Allrest. But during his travels in Torna, he collected so much loot he couldn't carry it all. So he decided to seal it up inside big rocks and got monsters to guard it to make sure it didn't get stolen. How? He thought he'd retrieve his loot when he next made it out to Torna, you see. But he never got the chance. And so the Barney Stones remain untouched to this day. Barney might have been a bit useless and a good-for-nothing, but it makes for an interesting tale, right? Sure. So you agree? I'm so glad to have met a like-minded soul. Then I have got another tale for you. Oh no. I've heard there's a Barney Stone somewhere in the nearby Hared Hills, though I might have to have a go at finding it myself, but so far no luck. Now I'm thinking I might just pack up and head back to the capital. But you look like you might be able to find it. When you do find it, you're supposed to hold your hands up and chant, "Barney's the man," 3 times. Yeah, I know, I think it's nuts too. You've got to say the words to break the seal, but you can probably just mutter it under your breath. Oh, and you'll have to take care of all the monsters that show up after you break the seal. If you can manage that, Barney's hidden loot will be all yours and it'll finally re-enter circulation. On the off chance you do manage to get the treasure, let me know. I'm sure it'll be an exciting tale you'll have to tell me. Until then, I suppose.
We can take care of it if you want.
Set as... I didn't want to set that as my active quest. Oh well. Hello, Roly-Poly. Oh, friends! Our friends may be intrepid teams of fearless blades and drivers. Roly-Poly is also driver. Meh? What you mean, cool story? Is truth. Roly-Poly veteran of many, many battle. Now about to start new job, but it sound like super duper mega faff. So Roly-Poly on lookout for allies. Meh. Friends look competent, but Roly-Poly know better than to trust appearance. We'll give friends test. As for specifics of test, yes. Roly-Poly have most excellent brainwave. Want to see friends topple 5 enemies using driver combo technique. Any foe will do. Roly-Poly not picky. Friends know how topple work, yes? First use driver art to inflict break, then tell blade to do attack and watch enemy hit deck like sack of mushrooms. It's simple, no? Do break, then do topple. Repeat 5 times and pass test. And then, when ready, not forget to come see Roly-Poly and give good news. This one will just happen as it...
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
This one, certain arts and blah blah blah. I know. I explained this earlier. I pushed wrong button again. Quest log set no. Yes. Okay, we'll take care of their quest. We'll take care of her quest later. His quest will just happen because I like to topple things anyway. Can I get on the boat already? I can get on the boat already, but there's nothing to do on the boat right now. Hello there, Ged. I would like to go on your boat. So you're finally here, eh? Wait, I don't want to give him a pirate. I've been waiting for ya. You're going to Gormut. Set out. Hop on. I only just became a Titan ship captain's apprentice. It might be a bumpy ride. Try not to hurl or nothing. I'm sure the blades will be alright, but... Well... I love my pirate accent. I feel like it's pretty good. Torna's a pretty big Titan. And we're at Gormott. This is a bit different from what I'm familiar with. Then again, this does take 500 years before the events of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's nice to see a familiar place. Even if it's not entirely familiar. That's strange looking. So Torigoth should be over there. You can't see me pointing, but there. But it hasn't really been built yet. Lady Laura, welcome to Lascombe Cove. So this is Gormott, huh? It's so pretty. I think the grass really is greener on the other side. It is kind of a dream destination, isn't it? And that's exactly why everyone's trying to claim it for themselves, ruining it for everyone else. Still, it's not like there was anywhere else to turn to. This is practically the only place where Lady Laura's mother could feel secure these days. Don't look so glum, Hayes. If it weren't for you, I'd never have found out that my mother fled here. I can't thank you enough for that. Yes, I suppose. Come on, let's get to Torigoth. I can't wait to see Mother again. Okay, let's just head along the road. It will take us straight there. Just remember, this is uncharted territory for us. Try not to... Never mind. It's not like I need to tell any of you that. Yes, I dare say we've all learned to exercise caution by this point. Let's not dally then. Onwards. I'm subconsciously trying to copy their accents, and it's only kind of working. Emissary of Justice.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Oh, there's so many people to talk to. Ooh, do you have anything better than Fang Chips? You do, kind of? Yes. How much money do I have? A good bit. I just equipped this Fang Chip on Hayes, but whatever. Sword of the Dingo. Got some weird sword names. Okay. The other one sells accessories that I don't really need right now. Rapid fire round. Makila. Ever run up against a monster you've fought plenty of times, except this time it's proving to be a real toughie? Well, you might want to take a look at each other's elements and what your weaknesses are. Because if your element is fire and the enemy's is water, you're gonna get your arse handed to you. Elements can easily spell the difference between victory and defeat, so pay close attention to them. How was my steering? Oh no, this is good. How was my steering? Not bad. I'm from Torna, born and raised in the capital. Couldn't get on with my eccentric dad, so I left home and became a captain's apprentice. The air's good in Gormott, at least. Torna's got plenty of trees, but around the capital it's mostly desert. Clouds of sand don't make for good breathing. I like my new job. Came up with this fancy accent for it. Means I can go all sorts of places. That voice is hard to put on for extended periods. Check out all this nature. Go on, take a deep breath. Feels good, eh? Not like Torna at all. Gormott's famous for its clear waters and pristine natural beauty. Be careful though, at the heart of this land dwell hordes of strong monsters. You'll want to keep an eye out if you stray too far from the road. Most materials can just be gathered, but there are some things you can only get by defeating monsters. A handyman I met at a restaurant told me that. Apparently he has a hard time getting some stuff he needs for work. I commiserated with him and told him how hard it was to deal with Leo sometimes. He was a nice guy. Oh, weary traveler, surely you of all people must know the meaning of a bond that sweetens over time. You drivers and blades fight together, and with time your hearts and minds become one. It's so beautiful. After all, a shared action is worth far more than 1,000 words could ever express. Such a bond is only natural, but how can I sweeten my bond with a woman who does not believe in love? Oh, this sweet pain that pricks my chest to stitch her name there in my very flesh. Love is pain, my friends. Okay then. Now, Lita, I don't want to rain on your parade here, but you must understand. Huh? Kaeda? Okay. We didn't come to Gormount for fun and games. There's absolutely no reason for us to linger at the cove any longer than we... Lita? Are you even listening? Nope. No. Newbie driver, huh? Hey guys, check out this devil baguette recipe I picked up. The more recipes you get a hold of, the better your cooking repertoire will be. Sometimes people will give you them, or you might get a sudden brainwave. I've come up with a new recipe. It's happened to me anyway. Also, it can be a ton of fun collecting recipes, but don't forget to actually try some out. Trust me, you'll love it. You're not gonna share? Fine. Just carry straight on down this road and you'll come to Torigoth village. Try to stay on the road though, okay? There are some pretty scary monsters around. Sometimes you'll get eager travelers who stray too far from the road and bump and smack into them. They end up running for their lives from the brutes. Paints a scary picture, don't you think? I know adventuring can be rewarding, but if you're like me and you value your own life, stick to the road. Why is there so much junk everywhere?
Aren't we intrepid?
So, apparently okay. Ooh. You come down here. I want to fight
The only
you.
way to win is to fight, right?
Come on.
Keep a lid on the pep there, Laura.
I want to fight him. I want to. Come here. Come here. I want to fight you.
The only way to win is to fight, right?
Laura's safety is my charge.
Quickly, before he flies off again.
We're not just going to let you walk all
Let's
over
dance.
Watch out for any weaknesses to exploit.
Okay, first we got to take care of these guys.
us. Heart of Thorns!
There's no option to command the party to focus target in this
Read my
version.
mind.
In this, you had a button that you could press in
Sword Adam, get back!
starting in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You had
With you there.
Our
Ray
bond makes
of
my
healing.
power boundless.
Time for
had-
one last push.
crap. You had a button to tell your party to focus
These
target.
guys should be no problem.
I've got high hopes for you, Laura.
Over affectionate Murph. Get down here, Murph.
Heart of Thorns! Now we're getting into the rhythm.
Now's the time to push.
My senses are heightened.
Stay there! Yeah, we've got this.
You'll answer to me.
Best of
Snow
luck.
blast.
We're doing well.
I
Try
concur.
this on for size.
Chill stroke. Poor chill.
You need.
Oh my god.
It's nothing, really. Let me magnify that.
Ooh-wee.
Take this. We're doing well.
Stay scared. I'll give you a hand. Mighty gust.
Need this now. Oh wow, everyone cooperates.
We're doing well.
Let us pair.
Ow.
I'm so sorry.
This is all my
Mithra, help.
Hey, are you all right?
Thank you.
I'll have to get a grip. Lightning Buster.
Best of luck.
Adam, you dumbass. Sorry, but
Pay
no.
attention.
Oh, I don't have the team gauge.
I won't let us perish.
This is harder than I
You make that
expected it to
mistake
be.
twice, and we're done here.
There's no time to delay. But still,
Aren't we
need a
intrepid?
new strategy.
Well, okay then, that didn't work out. I just want a unique monster I can fight, dang it. Prince Adam, what pleasure to see you again. Is Mac, most trusted intelligence operative. Prince grows so big and gorgeous. Ah, if only Mac was 30 years younger. Just kidding, of course. Where was Mac? Ah, yes. Case of poisonous substance dealing. Dum-dums not realize how dangerous that is. Poisonous substance is red pollen orb. Some dum-dums stupid enough to buy, and dealer rakes in gold. Mac is on trail of dum-dums, but dum-dums always seem to be one step ahead of Mac. Which brings Mac to a request. Prince Adam help efforts of Mac to seize red pollen orbs. Pollen orb cargo stored in green barrels. If friends see green barrels, should smash into pieces on spot. Under no circumstance use pollen orbs, or Mac personally show up and give spankings, is clear? Mac will return to Torna in meantime and gather more intel on dum-dums. Will personally expose dum-dums for wrongdoings in name of Prince Adam. That about it from side of Mac. Please to look for green barrels and retrieve of pollen orbs. Man, I'm bad at speed reading. At least out loud.
I do it, so consider it done.
I can speed read mentally fairly well, but try and get me to do it just out loud and it won't go well. Lascum Peninsula. Was it called this in the
Spoiling
movie?
for a
Hello.
fight.
Who wants
Happy to
some?
oblige.
This can't continue.
Keep going. Don't lose the flow.
Okay, look, you're the one who targeted me, so get over here.
Don't even.
Cheers!
Stay
Catch! My senses are
How
heightened.
about this?
You read my
Catch.
mind.
Come on, you stupid thing. Another
Let me
thing that we don't
magnify
seem to
that
have
for you.
options. Another thing we don't seem to have the option to do is we had the ability
give
to
you a
draw
hand.
enemies to us. And we don't seem to have that
feel you.
anymore.
You read my mind.
Okay, that's it. Oh, sweet. They made it to where your blade can actually keep up with you, because they didn't used to move at the same speed as the
How
driver.
about this?
This is annoying as all get out.
My senses are. This is less than
Let me
10.
magnify that
Keep
for
going.
you.
Don't lose the flow.
Open wide.
Leave it hot the thorns.
Slow
Rest
down!
in peace.
Sword Slaughter!
Break.
It's my
Let's
turn.
heal up.
Okay, I didn't expect...
No blast.
Confirm.
Chill stroke.
Try
I
this
didn't
on
expect to
for
be
size.
able to topple him, because what can happen is, if you manage to topple a flying monster while they're
You're
over
coming with me,
the
treasure.
cloud sea, they will just instantly die. Because they can't fly anymore, so they'll just fall into the abyss. It's pretty great. Ooh, Neither miasma.
These guys should be no
Watch
problem.
me not be able to
We've
get
no
rid of this
troubles.
one.
Path of Thorns.
Oh, I love that ability. Cancel attacks are the best. Everyone doesn't seem to get extra art. Originally, in the main game, everybody has different arts for the different weapon types.
Don't overdo it.
Oh shoot, I better...
Fine. Just fine.
My turn.
Launch! Follow-up shot! Diver combo! Complete!
Get destroyed.
Confirm.
We'll leave the enemy in our dust. Snow blast.
Photon edge.
You may have turned the tide. Chill stroke.
I'll cut you down!
Ray of punish. Twilight I guess there might be things I don't know yet.
It looks like I'm on dinner duty tonight. Does anyone have any requests?
Ooh, do something meaty.
Understood. Steamed vegetables it
The
is.
ether bends as I will it.
Light has some unexpected uses, too.
Boom.
Aren't we
Ether
intrepid?
miasma eliminated. Okay, let's get back to our objective, because we've done basically nothing. There's been a lot of me in menus, me running around doing side quests. All kinds of good. Ooh, giant snake. I like giant snakes. My mom does not like giant snakes.
This is becoming addictive.
I pet my uncle's snake once and she flipped out.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Path of Thorns!
Yeah.
Ow, launched himself, but
My senses are
unfortunately we
heightened.
weren't prepared.
You read my mind. Path of Thorns! Get back!
I think not.
Twilight Striker!
How dare
Break! Tunnel!
Let's heal
Let's
up.
switch.
Lightning Buster.
Star Slash.
Take this!
Photon Edge.
And you're done. That Photon Edge animation seems a little bit different from her normal one. Okay, is this the path we're following to Torigoth? This is the direction Torigoth is in 500 years from now. So I'm just going to go off of an assumption that this is where it is also. Man, it's weird to not
Spawning
see
for
it.
a
Hello.
fight. Happy to oblige.
Yeah.
Path of Thorns!
Yeah.
My senses are heightened.
Yeah, take that! Spinning wheel!
Oh God. Yeah. Legion scatter.
It's my turn.
Oh, I missed the break.
Doing well.
Ha! I concur.
Is this the right way? Kind of? See, Torigoth would be right here. Oh no, there's bunnets. More old machines. I swear that's going to come into play later.
Aren't we intrepid? We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so
Suspense
bad.
is killing me.
Well, I didn't see any pollen orbs in the pickups. Hello! Are you a band of drivers and blades? You look pretty strong, but I don't know where this accent came from, but I don't think you'll be suited to being in my party. Why not, you ask? Well, to put it bluntly, you're simply not up to the task. Are you keeping your skills up to scratch to make sure you're ready for battle? You have to think carefully about your skills that you want to train and use your experience from battle and questing. And me? Well, I'm the cream of the crop when it comes to thieving skills. So, I'm afraid we just wouldn't be a good match. That's probably a good call. Camp.
Don't spoil your appetite before
Lucky
I'm done.
color for salad.
Just taste it.
Any creative
get
cuisine?
cooking.
Yeah, let's make some holy
Hunger is
bread.
the best spice, right? So this should be delicious.
Time to roll up the old
Is
sleeve.
that how that works? That's
Stitch by
fantastic.
stitch. And careful now.
That's great. Let's make Adam match us.
The future is within our grasp.
Yep. So we get bonus experience from questing. I probably said that earlier. And I don't really plan on using it unless we're having difficulties in the main scenario. If you have two blades, be sure to switch them up. Hey, howdy, Doc. Doc, they call me. You could say I'm an adventurer, but I also have a scholarly interest in the links between Ether and Titans. Do you lot know anything about this atmospheric disturbance called the ether miasma? There's been a few of these ether miasmas popping up around Gormott lately. Only little ones mind. I was going to go and have a look myself, but I got set upon by monsters before I could get very far. To be honest, it's more the intellectual side of adventuring that I'm into. I'm not too great with all the rough stuff. So, I was just wondering if you lot would help me out. I bet you'd make light work of the Espina Ferris that caused me such bother last time. If you'll help me, I'll let me really get stuck into my ether miasma related research, you see. Well, I'll leave it up to you. You look like you can handle it. Doc, the Miasma Slayer. Received.
Don't you worry. I've got this.
We'll cover your quest later, Doc. Okay, so I guess that archway leads us to Torigoth. It's so weird.
Aren't we
it's
intrepid?
strange. Feels just like that one quest line in Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
Here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Well, this doesn't look good.
Oh no.
Here too. Gormot's an attractive target, but this... Whoever did this clearly had no compassion or respect for the people they killed.
Well, whether it was Malos or someone else, either way. Clearly, they're all toast.
That was insensitive.
Mithra.
Laura.
It's okay. Mother could have run away somewhere safe.
How could this just happen without anyone noticing? Everyone's looking over this way. Ugh, man, this sucks. I thought things looked a bit off. But from the arch, not when I saw all of the burnt out buildings. Just to throw that one out, put that out there. Man. This is really rough. At least it can be rebuilt. The ground doesn't look like it's been affected, so... And it's quite clear that Malos didn't do this. Excavation? I need mining for this probably, which I don't
Don't
have.
have to tell me twice.
Shame Jin has to wear that mask everywhere.
Look, fresh graves over here.
This kind soul must have dug them all.
What's wrong?
Should we maybe bury him too?
Huh? Yes, let's.
This... I made this for her myself. She kept all this time.
Thank you, Jin. I'm alright now, really. Are you sure? If you're trying to put on a brave face, then... It's fine. It's fine. Hey guys, do you think we could go back to the village again? Did you notice something? No, nothing like that. I was just thinking maybe we could bring back something to offer to the rest of the graves besides Mother's. They will all burn to ashes. Is there really any point? Really? We didn't find anything last time. Alright, we can all look together. If it helps give you closure. Okay. Well, before we do that, I'm going to end this episode here. On a sad note. Perfect time to end an episode. But, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to let me know and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.